Hey Gemini, welcome to your reading. This is the energy reading for those of you who have Gemini in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, or an Earth node. This is a collective reading, so some messages may not apply, others may, but only take those messages that resonate for you because I am reading for a lot of different people, right? If you would like a personal reading, I am available for personal readings. You can go to my channel, scroll over to About, scroll down, you'll see my email address there. Go ahead and shoot an email to me with the type of reading you want in the subject line and we'll work out the details, okay? So, this is for August 2021. We're just going to look at the general energies, but I do feel this is involving love. Now, love can be romantic, it can be family or friends, it can even be a coworker, right? Someone from our soul family. And that wasn't what I was really asking for. I was just looking for the most important messages for you, Gemini. I feel that someone may see you, or you see someone, I'm not sure yet, as a star, right? Someone you've had on a pedestal and they have fallen off of that pedestal is what I'm feeling. Now, the first card out, we use the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. We have the Ace of Water. Now, we know Ace of Water is big love, right? So someone has a lot of love for you, and I feel you have a lot of love for this person as well, okay? However, this card, which will not behave, is also about self-love. So I feel this reading, I may even title it Unconditional Love versus Self-Love. We do have to unconditionally love ourselves. So if somebody's crossed boundary with us, you know, they've crossed that line that we drew in the sand, we may have to pull back from this connection and practice self-love. So I feel something's happened here because there is a tower showing. So I feel for most of you, this tower may have already happened, okay, because it's still standing. It's not torn down. This is the Good Tarot. But something needs to be rebuilt. It was on a faulty foundation. Something needed to shift. The tower is all about creating a shift, right? This is Spirit coming down saying, Gemini, this cannot stand any longer. The tower is still here, so I feel this connection is still strong between the two of you, but you may have pulled back. You may not be talking, or you may be talking. It's something different for all of you. But regardless, this is for those of you who have experienced a tower recently. If not, you could experience a tower very soon, okay, in the month of August. Now, keep in mind, Spirit's timing is not man's timing. So this reading is set for August, but it can go into, you know, it can talk about recent past and your future. I feel the tower happened to wrap up a karmic cycle, okay? So successfully, you have completed some type of karmic cycle, but this person is still connected to you, I feel. This is not someone that you're closing out the connection because the karma has been repaid. This is someone who you love very much, Gemini, okay? Probably the person, I feel it's the person that you came to this reading expecting to hear about, but we'll look at the signs. So far we have Aries, Scorpio, we have Sagittarius, Capricorn, but let's just get into it and see. Now, the World card is Major Arcana. Also, the Tower card is Major Arcana. I feel the Ace of Water has Major Arcana energy. It's not. It's a Minor Arcana, but it talks about a very deep love, okay? Someone has unconditional love. It can also talk about self-love, so keep that in mind. Some of you are standing up for yourself and what you want, and Spirit's backing that up, and that's why Spirit came down with this tower, okay? Because something had to change in this connection. It's probably meant to be a divine connection, and it wasn't coming through divine, right? Maybe there was too much focus on the sexual side of things, because we have at the bottom of the deck the King of Fire. He's all about passion, right? So the King of Fire, in this depiction, his heart is standing out to me, and also there is light around his crown chakra is lit up. So that could be significant for some of you. Others of you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but not all of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is just the energy that's coming through. This is someone that's very sexually attracted to you, okay, that may have gotten in the way of this connection being divine, and Spirit's coming in to change things. But this person has been awakened. The crown chakra is lit up. So they're receiving downloads from spirit at this time. And their heart chakra is very open here. So I feel that the Ace of Water, this is the person that you're dealing with, okay? And there is a new beginning. I don't think you see that because you're too focused on the ending. You may be all in your head, Gemini, and I say that not because I'm channeling that. It's just because, you know, I know Geminis. I know how you do when you are really upset about something. You try to logically figure it out. You get very mentally overwhelmed, and you may have a lot of anxiety from that. So be careful of that, because the World card at 21 is not just about endings. It's an ending leading to a new beginning. And I can see the new beginning underneath the King of Fire, because underneath the King of Fire is the Page of Earth. So I feel that the Tower happened, Page of Earth, Earth energy, you know, it's slow. So things could have been moving very slowly in this connection, slower than you would like, Gemini, because you're an air sign. You want to move quickly, swiftly, right? I feel more than anything, it's stability. It just was not stable. Whatever was going on, there was something toxic that was being magnified in this connection that was creating obstacles, and Spirit had to come in with the Tower to shake things up. Things are not going to be the way that they were before, okay? They are going to be different, but things are going to continue. They're just going to continue in a more healthy, more stable way, okay? So that you can have a long-term connection if that's what each of you choose to do. Now, free will is always, well, not always, but free will is still a law of God, and Spirit does honor free will. So, you know, that can, different people have different things going on in their life, but we're going to pull the cards. I'm going to use the, actually, I want to use the Gilded Tarot for Gemini's reading for August. And let's just see what energies are coming towards you. See if we can gain more insight. Burning Palo Santo. I've burned White Sage before the reading and blessed your reading. And burning Palo Santo to receive more spiritual insight. I've welcomed the Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Archangel Michael into this reading as the gatekeeper to protect us from any negative or dark energies. This is a reading only guided by those of the highest good, those of Spirit. So we are ready to pull your energies. Gemini, Holy Spirit, show me for Gemini what we can expect. Ooh, Three of Swords. It came out with the Two of Pentacles. So there's heartbreak here because someone needs to choose a path, okay? There are two paths that this person has been juggling, so this could be a third-party situation. It's not going to be third-party for all of you, but I feel as I'm saying third-party situation, that's ending with the World card. This is the second time we see the World card. Now, there's 78 cards in a deck. I've used 2 decks so far, and the World card has been the third card out each time. So for some of you, 3 could be significant. When I pulled the overall energy, I lined them up just as they came out. Ace of Water, the Tower. Number 3 was the World card, which is number 21, which also breaks down to a 3. Pay attention to synchronistic numbers because those are messages from the divine, okay? Pulling your spread here, the World card number 21 again is number 3 in position. So we're going to keep pulling and see what comes out. So what I'm getting so far is someone is going within. Could be dealing with a Virgo. You do not have to be dealing with a Virgo. But someone is going within to try to get an answer from their higher self. Trying to figure out how to make things happen. Okay, how to get things moving in the right direction. I feel that there is an end to betrayal in the month of August, or at least to the end of feeling betrayed. Maybe there's communication that comes in. You have a Knight of Swords that's rushing in. This could be Gemini such as yourself, or a Libra or Aquarius, but it doesn't have to be. This person is hasty, okay? They're not really thinking things through. They are not as grounded. You're coming through as Queen of Pentacles, okay? You could also be dealing with a Queen of Pentacles. It doesn't matter if it's male or female. We have both masculine and feminine energies, but I'm picking that up more in your energy here. But there could be a third person who is a Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who's very resourceful, very grounded, okay? And the way she's holding on to that pentacle, she is really holding on to this connection. So take it as it resonates. If you feel, Gemini, that you are holding on with everything you have to this connection, just make sure that you're not coming from a place of ego, pride, because you can see the peacock in the background, right? It's okay to be proud of your accomplishments, but don't, I always say, if you're going to text someone who is spiritually connected to you, twin flame, soulmate, Plutonian soulmate, doesn't matter, you want to always come from a place of unconditional love. So if you read the text before you send it, and you can see your own ego in there, your own insecurities, don't send it, okay? It's just best. And I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself. For those of you I feel are doing that at this time with that self-love showing through that Ace of Water card, okay? Now, the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Okay, this is your card, okay? You and Virgo, you're ruled. You are masters of the mind. You are masters of manifestation. In the Magician card, he has the 4 elements. He holds fire with the wand. The chalice represents the element of water. The sword represents the element of air, and how intelligence can be used as a weapon, okay, with a sword. That's you, Gemini. And then we have the pentacle, which represents earth. So you use the 4 elements. It's alchemy, and you are co-creating with spirit the outcome that you want. So that's something that is coming through as a reminder now to you. Make sure that you set your intention for the highest good of all, and that you're not doing it for selfish reasons, because a lot of times people don't understand why their manifestations are coming through. Your intention has to be pure, okay? You can co-create with spirit, using your emotions and your grounding and your mind and your passion, right? Setting your intention, working with those energies, envisioning what it is that you want to bring to fruition, okay? But you have to make sure that there's no manipulation in your manifestation, okay? Because a lot of times that's why it's delayed or it doesn't come through when you were so sure that it was, okay? But I feel that yours is coming through with the right intentions, because justice is right behind it, card of Libra. Major Arcana Justice says that, things are going to work out for the highest good. So that kind of answers my question. Now look who's behind it. The King of Wands again. So there's that guy who has his eyes on you, Gemini. Very attracted to you, okay? But I feel there could be feelings that are being repressed that need to come out, and Spirit is trying to close the door, not close the door on the physical attraction or the sexual energy between the two of you, but trying to find the balance with the 6 of Pentacles, okay? There needs to be something more stable and grounding here, something that can last the test of time. So Spirit called a judgment, okay? Spirit called judgment on this whole situation, and it's causing a temporary pause in the two of you being able to come together. So he's falling out of the tower naked. Someone may have gotten caught with their pants down, so to speak, right? But for most of you, this is something that maybe you're trying to push down or keep hidden from yourself or keep hidden from your person. And things just don't always go the way we expect them to go, right? But 9 of Wands, I feel that some of you have already gotten this 9 of Wands message, maybe in another reading, but it's saying that there is one final push to get to your desired outcome. So you want to stay the course. I know you're tired, Gemini, but I feel you have a lot of fight left in you for whatever this connection is, and that's what's going to cause the shift, okay? Sheer determination, perseverance is going to cause a shift in the energy, and things are not going to be as difficult. But it also, that Wheel of Fortune creates the change that's needed. So we have to remember, right, when we cry out to Spirit, when we cry out to our higher power for change to occur, we can't freak out when the tower comes, okay? We have to stand in our faith, not our fear, okay? Because that tower is an answer to our prayers. We don't always see it that way. We get the tower card and we're like, oh, Lord, what's going to happen? or we've already had the Tower and we don't even want to watch the reading because it upsets us so much. But that Tower is the answer to someone's prayers here, okay? Something had to wrap up, something had to end that just was not for your highest good, and it's a new beginning coming right behind the ending, okay? It's like ending, beginning. There just has to be a little bit of healing that happens in between, and that's why it's because there's a lot of heartbreak here, okay? Wounds have been triggered, deep, deep wounds. So let's use the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann, and let's see how you're going to be leaving August feeling. Gemini Spirit, how is Gemini going to be leaving August feeling? You know, you want to temper yourself. You want to make sure your intentions are good because you are manifesting at a rapid rate, okay? And I feel that you're of two minds, Gemini, and that's not good. Now, I know you are the sign of the twins, but being of two minds provides instability. And what you're looking for here is stability, which is the whole reason for this Tower, okay? You prayed for something to be stable and long-lasting, and you prayed for things to shift into a more divine connection where feelings are shared, and that's what Spirit's trying to do here. So this reading is a reminder of what you already know because you're coming through as the Queen of Water. This is Cancer energy, could be Pisces or Scorpio. This could be a trusted friend that you are confiding in. Could be someone in a feminine energy that is very intuitive and very compassionate. But I feel that more than anything, this is that unconditional love that we're talking about. This person has really changed you. You may have been triggered by this person, and sometimes you may wish that you never heard their name, but you do love them, and they have taught you how to become more compassionate, how to be more loving and unconditionally loving, right? And not so much in your ego. So then we have the Nine of Voices. I feel your person's very much in their head right now because I feel more than anything your person is the one that has to make this decision of which path to take, okay? And that could be anything. It doesn't have to be a third party, but there are two options here for you or your person. You know, if it's not you, then it's your person, okay? Take it as it resonates. But I do see two paths that can be taken. And I do see a person who has been juggling, trying to avoid making a decision here. And that's caused you a lot of heartbreak. But I feel it's also caused this person a lot of heartbreak. And they're very much in their head about this. They may be losing sleep. But a lot of anxiety with this card, Nine of Voices. But we did have that Ten of Swords, okay? So somewhere along the line, this betrayal is ending in the month of August. But it doesn't mean that you won't leave, or your person won't leave August still in their head about things, okay? Now, I see that she's dreaming in this card. Usually I say that you're losing sleep in this card, but I'm feeling something different. Let me just tune in here. This person's clearly sleeping. Even the one here has her eyes closed. So I have to retract that statement because I'm really drawn into this card, and the peacefulness of it does not match what I know the Nine of Voices to mean. So maybe this means that someone's really in their head because there's been a dream. Okay, someone's had a dream that gave them a higher awareness or knowing about this connection, and they can't shake it, and they're really in their head about it. But I'm not sure that somebody's not sleeping because clearly they're sleeping in this card. I mean, she's sleeping on a cloud, for God's sake. She's pretty comfortable there. I don't know if you can see it. I'm trying to make my camera focus. And then this one who is front and center, she has her eyes closed and she looks very peaceful to me. It feels peaceful, so I have to go with what I feel in the reading over what I know the card to mean. We may actually read that. Let's read it from the book. Maybe they meant for it to be that way. You know, different decks have different meanings. Most readers, such as myself, I learned using the Rider-Waite, the original tarot, but so many decks have different meanings here. Like the good tarot, it's more of a good spin on things with good outcomes. Keywords, a last defense. Well, that's what I was kind of feeling with that Nine of Fire. A last defense, protection, setting boundaries, following through, the final push. Oh no, that's the Nine of Wands, sorry. You did have that card though, so that's confirmation that you're almost there, even if it doesn't look like it, because I feel like it doesn't look like it right now. And I feel that you could be very much in your head about something that happened regarding this tower, surrounding this tower moment. But I think this reading's supposed to bring you peace, like is shown in this card. Spirit knew this was going to happen. It was deliberate of Spirit, and Spirit always works for our highest good, right? Okay, the key words of the Nine of Voices is nightmares, night terrors, illusions, anxiety, worry, keeping you up at night, insomnia, fear, processing difficulty, stress, or fear affecting function. So you're just going to have to take it as resonates. If you're not able to sleep, or you know that your person's not sleeping, you can feel that, then that's the message. But I do see there's a lot of peace here. So I feel like, even though that's what that card stands for, maybe you're overcoming it. There's a lot of 9 energy here with the 9 of Fire we saw earlier. I really felt that card when I pulled that card out of the deck from the bottom. Yeah, there's an emphasis on 9s. That's going to mean different things for some of you, but I have to go with the fact that I feel like it looks like the end of this connection, but it is not, okay? It just had to change, and you have one more battle to get to where you are, one more tower, one more healing moment, okay? So the poem to that card, we'll just go on and read here. For many moons, she had been sleeping in that halfway place of unrest, that place where worry has crept into the sides of her mind and kept her from the deep slumber she so desired. Her eyes would close effortlessly as the body said yes to stillness, but the mind was a canyon full of memories to retrieve and process, and her pillow never seemed to have enough space to hold it all. Even her memory seemed to fade into the liminal with her nightmares. When this lack of respite also creeps into your waking hours and you find your mind spinning without relief, allow the muse to bling at you from above. Your fears are but illusions of the future. While in the present place, you are safe, held, and loved. Quiet your mind even when it seems far too simple. The answer is always love. Wow. Remember this, and being mindful of your circadian clock, let your healing rest take over. Let your healing rest take over. Right, quiet your mind, okay? Stay in this place of unconditional love because you're manifesting rapidly. So I feel that card is a warning for some of you to get out of a place of doubt and fear and make sure that you're standing in a place where you know what you know, that this is all going to work out for the highest good. Look at that card, okay? That says everything's going to be all right. Spirit's going to make it right. But you have to be careful with that Magician card. If you are doubtful, if you are fearful, you're going to manifest something that you do not want. So turn your nightmares around, okay? Get out of your head and stop doubting. That's not good, okay? Now the poem to that card says, hello muse, hello stardust, drenched in magic, your ripened eyes, without ruse, and in full trust of your truth shall you rise. So when you go to bed tonight, give it all to Spirit and see that it's going to work out for the highest good, and stand in that faith and that knowing. And that's when you're going to manifest and break this cycle, okay, of sleepless nights and being in your head. 5 of emotions, okay? So you do have to feel the emotions. Gemini, you're going to try to shut down. Don't do that, because you're going to mess with your manifestations. Remember, I told you this person came to bring you the emotions, to add that element of water, of love, or of emotions to your manifestation. That's what's helping to make you very powerful at this time. So you can't just push down the feelings, okay? You have to feel it. You have to feel sorrow. You have to feel grief. You have to feel all of those emotions. They're very powerful, okay? That's going to bring you what you want. And then the bottom of the deck is the new beginning, taking that leap of faith into the unknown. But your soul can feel that it's going to be good, that it is your destiny. And I think you know that, okay? I don't think you're really scared of the new beginning. I think you're scared that that new beginning is going to pass you by, that you're going to get cheated out of the new beginning. And that's just not true, okay? The only way you're going to get cheated out of anything is if you self-sabotage it, okay? Work with spirit, co-create from a higher level of thinking. Use that emotions, use that pain and that grief and that disappointment, and turn that into powerful manifestations, okay? You can definitely do it. So for those of you who are not speaking to this person, you're not hearing from this person, or you're not hearing from them often, let's open up the hidden oracle of truth and let's see what their higher self, their soul, would like to say to you at this time, Gemini. Songs remind me of you. So this person, it doesn't have to just be songs. They're saying synchronistic events. They're saying synchronistic numbers. Songs could be coming on the radio that remind them of you. But however Spirit has to get the message is how it's going to happen for your person. They are definitely seeing you. I remember every detail of that day. Yeah, for a lot of you, this is when this person met you. They can't forget the wonderful nostalgic memories tied to when you came into their life. And for some of you, I feel it has to do with this tower. Whenever you separated, they also remember every detail of that day. They are probably the one who's being very much in a nightmare place, right? And, you know, even so, it's good for you to stay in a positive place because they can feel that energy and it will help them too. This person says they wish they could take back their words. So they said something in haste. I saw that with the Knight of Air that came out. They said something, they didn't filter it out first, right? And they may not even mean it, or they may mean it, but they do wish they could take back whatever it was that they said. Oh, wow. Regret is a bitch. So we should try to make sure that we don't say things like that. I told you we will be together again. And you will. You will come together again. I think that's the problem for most of you, Gemini. You think this is over. You don't want it to be over. And you are just really in your head about it. So get out of your head, because you're going to create a delay, or you're going to create an obstacle or something that you don't want. Just let things unfold naturally, because you're going to be together again. And this person says on the bottom of the deck that they love you unconditionally. That is without conditions, and that is how we started this reading. I think it's a beautiful message, but I want to pull an oracle for you. Okay, I know we're getting kind of far into it. Let's use the Indigo Angel Oracle cards. This is a beautiful deck. I don't use it very often, but I should. They're hard to get out of a box for whatever reason. Ever since I bought them, well, I didn't buy them, but they were bought for me. But ever since I received them, they have been hard to get out of this box. It's crazy. Okay. Some of you may resonate with indigo. You may be an indigo. If not, just ignore the part about the indigo, okay? Because this is for indigo people. But I get clearly messages for people who are not indigo, so it's all good. That is too many cards, Spirit. I have to just a few here. It's the most important. Okay. Okay, so the bottom of the deck, all of this is happening. Why is all of this happening? It's happening because of your divine purpose. Okay, surrender to it, just like this angel is bowed down and surrender to it. Do you see the rainbow that's coming for you? That's God's promise. It's going to be a very beautiful life. Okay, just as your inner knowing has told you, don't doubt. It is going to require patience. Okay, this person, I know you already know by now, Gemini, that this person is teaching you patience. Okay, but that's a good thing. You are safe, and you need to be reminded that you are safe. Someone here is fearful. Whatever, if it's you or your person, Spirit says you are safe. And then this is the biggest one I feel of all. You are loved. I think you think this person has lost love for you, and that is just not true. So I hope this answers your questions. I do want to read Divine Purpose before we wrap up your reading, because I feel that's the most important card here. That's what this is all happening for. Your divine purpose. It's a beautiful card. This powerful card relates to your mission here on earth. Your divine purpose is something you chose to experience on a soul level before coming into this lifetime. When you receive this card in a reading, the answer to your question has to do with life fulfillment and soul lessons. Choose the pathway that leads you closer to your purpose and let go of the fleeting and temporary diversions. The divine purpose of the indigo is to bring about the changes our planet needs and help create a society built upon integrity, truth, and cooperation. This card is a message from the angels to realize just how powerful and essential your role is in the world. This is your call to leadership, Gemini. Very powerful. What was behind it? Oh my God. I did not see this. The card behind it is dreams. Yeah, that is a thing. They want us to know that you are in someone's dreams. Y'all are meeting up in the 4D in the dream state. You're meeting up together. What are you doing there? Okay, dreams. This card guides you to pay attention to the dreams you have, both when you sleep and during your waking hours. They are your connection to your true, fearless indigo soul and your highest potential. This card is a message to let yourself fearlessly dream, even if the contents of your dreams seem unrealistic to your logical mind. The angels are asking you to strengthen this connection to your higher self so that you can bring into your life the miracles you've always desired. Wow, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I did not even, I picked that card up accidentally behind your bottom of the deck card, but that is confirmation. Dreams are very significant. Either you're having dreams, you're meeting, I feel definitely you're meeting in the 4D or the 5D in your sleep state. And I can also feel that whether you remember it or not, I feel your person is going to remember something from those dreams that's going to change things significantly. Wow. Well, all right, Gemini, that's all I have for you right now. Now, please subscribe. If you have not subscribed, I'm trying to build and grow my channel. It doesn't cost anything to hit the subscribe button. Click the little bell so that you're notified of any future readings. I'm going to do 8 Lionsgate Portal energy readings for those of you who I have the most likes and have the most views. Okay, so be sure to like the video, and I thank you so very much. I'm very grateful for your support. Sending you all so much love and light. Namaste.